Microsoft-OpenAI deal sort of split up partially because OpenAI wanted so many GPUs, and Microsoft was like, no, you're crazy. Like, that's way too much. Like, you don't have revenue. And OpenAI's like, but we can convince someone to build it for us, right? Like, they get to rent the GPUs. And so, like, but the thing is, their provider has to build the data center and buy all the GPUs, and then they don't get payback for 2 or 3 years, right, of renting GPUs, even though the contract is for like 5 years. So yeah, there's all this theoretical profit, but you don't actually get the money back on the cluster until year 2 or 3. So if Microsoft now builds a $100 billion data center for OpenAI, and then OpenAI doesn't raise $150 billion to pay for it, then Microsoft is just left in the bag. And who wants that big of a data center, right? So unless you believe like AI's demand is like unlimited, then you kind of, there's a big risk here. And the nice thing is, like, a fool is easily parted with their money, and SoftBank and the Middle East are the most stupid investors in the world potentially. And so I think they're fine. I think these are good deals. But like OpenAI gets to have someone pay for the cluster, buy all these GPUs, build all the data centers, and then like with the promise they're going to rent them. Right, and the same applies to all the other AI labs across the West, right? And so the argument that like I would make is that OpenAI, because of this, will have more compute in 2027 or 2028 than they would have had without it, right?